Hello everybody, my name is That Joe Guy and welcome back to Gone Home. I very nearly forgot the name of this game there. It's Gone Home because I've come home. Gone Home. Oh, I just got the title. You've gone home, but it's like not home. And it's like an alien location, so it's gone instead of come. I know what I mean in my head, and I'm sure you guys know what I mean as well. Anyway, a couple things just before we start. We are going to check out the upstairs floor. But first of all, I want to say, it was June. It's June right now, not July. Correcting myself on that. The father says that the weather is still bad. The father is a reviewer for a magazine or something like that, not an advertiser. I made a bit of a mistake there. And there was one more thing, but I've forgotten it at present. Oh yeah, I should anchor the fact that that was probably Lonnie on the answer phone. Because I never said it at the time, but I definitely thought it. So let's go upstairs and see what else there is to see. Oh, and that also isn't the mother's transfer form. I phrased that badly. I meant she's supervising the transferee. It's just meant to give us an idea of her position within the company. Caution, radiation area. Keep out. This is probably Sam's room, but what's this stuff on the wall here? Stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Oh, the irony! Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Okay. We have a sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern. I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old, and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is, frankly, absurd. Compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to the other continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Well, yes, that's fairly typically teenage, isn't it? Let's see how typically teenage her room is, shall we? Meh. I've seen more typically teenagey. Where's the light? Where's the actual light switch? I refuse to believe this doesn't have a master switch, and actually looking at it, it doesn't. Huh. Right. What do we got here? Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. See, I think so too. We've seen a bit of her creative writing around the place. She's got quite a flair for it. Pre-college program for young scholars. Reed College. Summer projects in English creative writing. Beyond the benefits of the program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed, if they decide to attend the university full-time as undergraduates and are accepted by Reed's admission board. Oh, interesting. Cool. Documentation, explore, learn. Is there anything? Just gonna scan this very quickly for other important bits of information. No, this is just something to do in the summer after she's graduated. Nothing too vital there. Soda cans. Good fellow. Light. A button, huh? The Misfits. This looks maybe homemade? And she's got rubber and pencil. Maybe she's making a band with Lonnie or something like that. That drawer's been pulled out for some reason. I'm not sure why. Right, get more crumpled up notes. High school disciplinary referral. Yolanda DeSoto. Yolanda. Maybe that's short for Lonnie? Grade 12. Date. Last year. Oh, yes, I forgot the Americans put their date, their month first instead of the day. We have it the other way around because we're weird like that. We're like logical. Mr. Benchley observed Mrs. DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labelled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Mrs. DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Mrs. DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Mrs. DeSoto chose suspension. Woo! We got out of school. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Student signature was Lonnie. Yeah, I was right. Yolanda. That's her real name. Administrator's signature and no parent signature. Huh. So maybe Sam's hiding it for... Interesting. They're becoming quite good friends. You can go off. Why are you on? You have to leave in a hurry? Is there anything in there? Nope. Once again, the Nintendo's been unplugged. So we're missing the VHS player from downstairs and the Nintendo so far, and this is a note. Codes. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Yeah. Kick, 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 kick. Helicopter kick. Yeah. Air stat while jumping. HKMK. What does that mean? Oh, I don't know. Medium kick. Probably not pertinent to the current situation. A lot of Street Fighter references. Scrutinize. Oh, they're like 3D pictures. Oh, I remember these. It doesn't... I don't think it works when you're staring at the screen. Oh, I can never get the hang of these things. Hang on. Oh, I almost had it there for a second. I don't know. Whatever, dude. What's this? It's just a picture of a bug. Aha. Grab a cartridge. What's this? Journey of Crystal? I'm not familiar with that one. And this, Super Spitfire. I'm not familiar with that one either. I never had a SNES, actually. The first Nintendo console I had was the N64. I had that the Game Boy. I forget which one was first. Sonic Boom at 94, huh? Okay. What's this? Oh, this is the room where the storm lives. Fair enough. Board game. Got your number. Whatever. Uh-huh. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2. Oh wow, it's Captain Allegra still. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. Dead and immortal. It's a juxtaposition, isn't it? The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. Whilst I was reading that moaning bit, a car engine sounded outside and I thought it was moaning within the game. Ugh. Hearing things. This game is unsettling. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked onto the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth a otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls as he sang. Wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra says, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All traced by this invisible thread, of course." Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged three tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. Wait a minute. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no. The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line on Allegra's hand went taut, and then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground, ran. Thanks, lightning. Perfect way to punctuate it. Man. Okay. That's cool. What's under it? Holy Bible? Really? No, there's nothing there. Stuff from our childhood. What? I can't get any closer to that. It's a collar. Mitten. Sounds like a cat's name. I guess maybe I had a cat at some point. Fair enough. Nothing behind the door. Combination locker, huh? What's this? I haven't had that much drink. Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You'd better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Wow. What? I want to believe. Grab Steggy? Stelly? I don't know, dude. It's a Steggy. What type of lock is this? It's a 4 combination lock. Need to slip. Samantha Greenbrier, year 11. Teacher Fletcher, period 5, shop 1. Metalworking engraving. C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that Mama and Dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Ah, so she did the plaque for the picture downstairs. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Man, I thought it was fine. I thought that was just fine. What else we got here? Oh, blimey. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's home? When it's done? This is Lonnie, maybe? I wish I could remember which one of their handwritings looks... whatever. It's probably Lonnie. Groove. Exclusive AIDS in Africa, Soul Asylum Live, anyone. Max and Martine wanted for the murder of Straight Edge. Whatever. It's just a flavor magazine. There's another magazine. Kurt Cobain. That's cool. Take out a subscription, why don't you? Lights. Yes, please. Though it didn't honestly make that much of a difference. Danger. Wear goggles and rubber gloves when handling anything in this room. What's this? Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school? It's an awesome movie. At the Coliseum. It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change. That was a non-punctuation bit, but I can just ditch out on it probably. Oh yes. Okay, so this would be Friday, because we saw her mum's day planner in the hallway. If I can just ditch out on it. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15 okay? Don't barf. Haha, alright, see you then. Barf! Well, he's very artistic. That's not really very nice, is it? Sam? Mama's going all the trouble to make dinner. She's been attending cooking classes for like a week. That's not cool. Bloody teenagers, I swear to God. I was never like that. I was still a dick, but I was a dick in a different way. Oh, shit. Oh, what the hell? No. What's this? Oh, you dick.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
I knew it. I knew it. I didn't want to say anything just in case I was wrong and completely off track, but there was definitely some intimacy between those two, particularly in the way that Sam was talking about her. Oh, that's really sweet. Bless her. No wonder she's blowing her mum off for this girl. She's infatuated. Can we clean some of this up? No, that's just a horrible noise. Jesus, scared the crap out of me. Why did it have to be red? You don't want to go through, oh, whatever. I'm not gonna pursue the topic anymore because it'll just get done. The hill is broken. Come on, you can do better than that. No, whatever. Alright. Toilet. I need toilet. Emery board? Do you mean a nail filer? An emery board? What the hell is that? Whatever. Yep, that's all fine. Why am I picking up all this crap? Alright, medicine cabinet. Quick fix bandages. Okay. Toothpaste. Nail polish. What does this say? Lonnie rules. Is this kind of your bathroom? Sam, was this the one that, you use most of the time? I guess so. I will leave all lights in the house on, thank you very much. Just like I do when I'm, at my parents' house and home alone, because they have a quite a big place. Un momento, por favor. As usual, constantly dealing with sirens outside. So I just read in the pause menu there whilst I was waiting for that to pass. I've got some stuff in my inventory. I got this passport, great. 73, so I would be 22 by this time. Great. Boarding pass, which I decided to keep, from Amsterdam to Portland, transferring in Cincinnati. For June 6. Ah yes, so I'm flying from Amsterdam. Okay, I got it. Spare key that was hidden under the old Christmas duck. That's cool. The journals. No, we know all these, really.